Good morning! Hello! 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 Welcome back to Free Speak. I am your host, Misha. I'm here, I'm talking to you. Good morning. How are you today? It's a good day, I think. I feel like it's a pretty good day. I don't know about you, but that's just what I'm thinking. I think it's gonna be a great day. Yeah, it's been good. I as you may not know, or may know, I moved out recently, so last night I made myself potatoes. I boiled potatoes. That is an achievement for me. I've never done that willingly, and for my own benefaction. So I did that. I made potatoes. I know, it blows some of your minds. It's amazing that you can boil potatoes, and you can. It's great. Yeah, but it was good. It was a good experience for me. I don't know. I don't know. I'm really enjoying this change. I've really learned a lot. I'm making changes. That's good. But that's not the focus. That's not the focus today. It's not what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about Rick and Morty. Woo 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 woo. Wubba lubba dub dub. I thought of that as I was checking the camera to see if I love Rick and Morty. Now granted, it is not a show for everyone, and I am, for those watching, I don't know my audience range, I don't know who's watching, but it's a show. It's a little bit vulgar. It's it's an adult comedy. So don't go jumping out and watching that too fast, you young ones who are watching my vlogs. Yeah, don't do that. But it's awesome. I really love the show. It's fantastic. It has comedy. It has emotions. It's pretty funny. It's really interesting because it explores a concept of multiverses. And basically the whole premise of the show is there are millions upon millions of universes in the world, and you can hop between them, or at least two people can hop between them and jump from universe to universe. So that's where that happens. It's all right. I mean, no, it's not all right. It's a great show. I love it. Yeah, but the idea is that every decision that you make, there is an alternate universe where that decision, you made a different decision. So if you decide, I can't decide if I want cherry pie or apple pie, and then you're like, you know what, I'm going to choose cherry pie. Well, there's also an alternate universe where you chose cherry pie, and then another universe where you decided not to eat pie at all, and there's another universe where you ate both pies. And there are definitely more universes than just the ones I've listed. So, lots of stuff going on in the different multiverses. So it's a really interesting show. I definitely recommend to those audiences that can watch it, do watch it. It's kind of interesting. It's basically a commentary, not a commentary. It's a parody. It's a parody of Back to the Future. Back to the Future, where you have Doc and then you have Marty McFly, and there's an old crazy scientist and the young hopeless generation who's just kind of in it for their own gain. Same thing. Rick is grandfather to Morty, and Morty is the young teenager who's looking for love, who's finding himself, trying to understand everything. And then Rick is more of the senile old man who doesn't really, but he's a crazy scientist too, so his morals and ethics are different than what is typically acceptable. It's great. I love it. I really love it. It's not for everyone. If you liked Futurama, I think you'll like the same. I think you'll like it as well. So yeah, I definitely recommend that show, and I love it, and I have loved it, and I recommend that you watch it. But yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about that because I love this show. And yeah, creators of that show, great job. It's a really good show, and I can't wait till season 3. Please release season 3. I'm really wanting to watch it, but I understand it's hard work. I really liked your Instagram game. It was really cool. Yeah. Anyways, I wanted to talk more about the idea behind Rick and Morty. This whole idea of these parallel universes. which is really cool, and it's a really cool concept that they've explored in lots of different TV shows, lots of different movies. This idea that you have a decision that affects you, but then there is a universe where you didn't make the decision. It's similar to the Schrodinger's cat. The hypothesis is that both, well, that's okay, that's quantum physics. It's a little bit different, but the idea, let's go to that one and explain that one. Schrodinger's cat is this idea that if you have a bomb, a powder bomb in what's it called? A bunker. So you put a cat and a powder bomb in a bunker, and you close the door. And then you wait whatever, so you set the bomb to go off in like 2 minutes. So you close the door and you wait 2 minutes. After the 2 minutes, before you open the door, the cat, there are two different things that could have happened. The bomb could have gone off and the cat is dead, or the bomb didn't go off and the cat is alive. But until you open the door, you have no idea. You have no idea whether the cat is alive or dead, or whether the bomb has gone off or not gone off. So, until you open the door, both states of existence are there at the same time. So, the cat is both dead and alive until you open the door and force a reality onto the situation. Same thing, you know, like you open the door and either the bomb has exploded or hasn't, but until you open the door, it's done both. It's both at the same time. Until you choose, and then reality folds in, and then one of the options is presented. So that, whoa, sometimes you can dimension hop, you know? Like, go to different dimensions and change outfits. It happens sometimes. I mean, I'm still me, but you obviously see it's shifted. It's the same video, but it's somehow different. Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah, anyways, Rick and Morty is great. Love the show. It's about multi-theories, multiverses. It's fantastic. Yeah, I would recommend it. I would recommend it to watch for those who can. It's also about multiverses, about making decisions that go through on different timelines. I love it. It's very cleverly written. I actually watched an episode last night, a couple episodes. And it really tackles the thing very well. I think there's other comedies that do it as well. Multiverse comics. I don't remember what they are. Doctor Who, I know, does that, where he travels through time and space-time continuum. I don't think that I can't remember. I don't know. I don't know if there are any better ones. But it does happen. It's pretty good. I would say check it out if you haven't. Yes, I'm excited for season 3 to come out. I cannot wait. But yeah, I think it's an interesting thing to think about. I don't know that I necessarily believe that there's alternate universes. I think it'd be really cool. I don't know if we could dimension hop at any point soon in our existence. Because I think there's a little difference of hopping dimensions and time traveling. I think time traveling is going to be first before interdimensional hopping, because, well, they tackle it in The Flash that you have to vibrate at the right frequency. So our entire world as we know it right now is vibrating at a certain frequency, and that the alternate universes are vibrating at a different frequency. So you have to, in order to swap, you have to vibrate at different frequencies. I don't know if that's, I mean, it's very, very cool. And I think it'd be nice to visit alternate universes where things are different, slightly, or extremely different. But who knows? I think time traveling is going to happen first, but I think before that can happen, we have to understand dark matter. There's also the added problem of, before we can time travel, I think we're going to have to teleport first. And I don't know if we can teleport. The problem with teleportation, again, this is just a sci-fi. This is Sci-Fi Day or something. Yeah, I'll call it. It's Sci-Fi Day. But teleportation is the first most likely thing to happen. Time traveling is the second, and then interdimensional travel is the third. I think teleportation can happen, but not necessarily very well. I think time traveling we do, but we do it at a fixed rate, so we can't necessarily time travel faster than we want to. You know, so you're time traveling forward. I mean, you were constantly doing that. You were constantly moving forward through time. But I think that later on we're going to have possibly backwards, time traveling backwards, or at least rewinding. I think we're going to be able to rewind the mind and be able to mentally time travel or visually see us time traveling to the back and live through these experiences again. I think that's going to be more likely what's going to happen with time traveling, is that it's going to have a scan of all your memories, and then it's going to rewind it like a cassette tape or like a VCR, and then it's going to play it forward while you're still active. So it's basically going to copy your memories and then play them out. So it's not really time traveling, you can call that, but you're going to be able to go back into the past and relive a moment. Some people can already do that, you know, just through pure imagination, but I think it's going to happen more smoothly. So they're going to be able to go back, make you live through a moment, access a memory that you have, and then you'll be able to pay for that. I think that's going to be a service that eventually, someday, we're going to get. Teleportation, the problem with that is that we can scan an entire being and then copy its genetic material to the other place. The only problem is we can probably do it with other objects. So I have no doubt that we can teleport objects. So we'll be able to scan this, send all the information, and then it will be able to recreate it. Sort of like a 3D printer, which is kind of what printing with 3D, well, faxing. I think it's going to be similar to faxing. So you take a piece of information, you scan it through, and then at another place with a similar fax machine, it receives the information and then prints out what you want. The only problem is it's going to be a fax shredder machine, so it's going to scan and destroy, and then send the information, and then create new from a blank sheet. So that's another problem that I'm seeing, is that with teleportation, yes, I think we'll be able to go forward, or we'll be able to move objects, but they first won't be the same object. They'll be identical, but they won't be the same. So if you wanted to send, I'm trying to think, like if you wanted to send a cheeseburger, again, hypothetical, if you sent a cheeseburger, they wouldn't get the same cheeseburger, they'd get a copy of that cheeseburger. Theoretically. I mean, this is all speculation here. But that's what I think is going to happen more likely than not. And that's why I don't know if humans will be able to teleport, because, well, frankly, because we have a soul. And whether you believe that or not, you won't be able to copy humans and send them across distances. You'll be able to create a lifelike replication, but I don't think any of the memories will be there, or any of the emotions, the characteristics, because memories are just neural pathways traced through our minds. It's the way we remember things. So, and same with characteristics. Like you'll be able to copy that, but the electric signals will be different than usual. So I don't know about that one. I don't know with humans. I think you could probably do it with animals. Objects for sure. So it's just gonna be a larger faxing machine, not really teleportation. I think it's gonna be more of a faxing, a giant 3D printing fax machine that can translate items. So it'd be useful, I think, maybe. I mean, 3D printing has already come a long way and has helped us do that. I just don't know if we're going to be able to do more of that. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to have to do some more research on this. But, yeah. So that's the episode today. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'd love to talk more about this, and I might just do that again next episode and tackle more, do some, just some questionnaires, fill them out. But, yeah, I will make sure to talk again on this subject because I love it, and I bet you love it too. Alright, so have a great day, share the video, share the love, and don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, all that good jazz. You guys are the best.